TNC up against PSG-LGD is this strong draft where they've got 3 solo laners and 2 supports that could pretty much go wherever they want in the lanes.
They're not really going to be able to push through you unless they have a lot of fun, which could end up being the case. But we will see, as this should be
a beautiful,
really exciting one.
Clapping from the crowd and synchronization of Chalice and his drop. As is that a penguin on a surfboard?
I don't know, but I love it.
I love it too. Gabbi, he's not loving it.
He is dead.
Oh my goodness, he got baited by the penguin.
Whew. They get that, but it is split 3 ways.
Because so they're gonna, because of this, they can look to dive with this creep wave. Get on to Armel. See, they're able to redirect the aggro back towards their own creeps. They're surrounding Armel.
He's in trouble.
I mean, Shaman's heading over, but he's not going to get here in time. This play's worked out for TNC. Now we'll see the 2 supports. We're seeing it already here on this top lane. FY comes in for another blast, but that's going to give the chance for Tims to turn to charge. Get on top of him, and FY, he's got stick charges, but with that Iron Shell and the dive, Tims needs one more hit to get the kill. Can he find it? He can. The Iron Shell from Kuku.
Need to start getting some of these ganks to go in their way as we see mid, that charge coming out.
It's a deep one, and it's a little too deep for Tims. He'll hold back.
They have a lot of ways to catch, though, right? With the Spirit Breaker, with that Templar Assassin, their vision as well as their ways to chase targets can be pretty high.
So we go Armel.
Armel.
Let's get gone upon here again with the Mud Golem. The chase down, he has the refraction. Armel now with the turn. Tims trying to block him off, keep Armel safe.
He's level 6, though.
And Tims is dead, maybe claiming another kill. This Leshrac
he wants
getting
more.
Out and out of control. Heads in, lands the stun. Armel, he turns and maybe he's just giving up his life. Armel, he's got refraction back up. They can look to try and lead in and get catch-offs, but when it comes to this sort of group up and push, it's very hard for TNC's heroes to do much at the moment.
Mid lane.
As they'll lose the top tier 1 tower, they do get the kill on maybe. FY is going to drop the ult, but there's the control. Tims able to control FY, keep Armel safe. They'll pick up 2 kills in the middle lane.
If they get the Radiance, that could be the potential that leads them to just go into the Roche pit.
Mid lane, they're going to have a good shot. He's just been able to run down Chalice. Chalice, he's got the Ravage. They are going to surge out Gabbi. They want to try and commit for this. There's no tier 1 tower, so no easy backup able to come in towards the tower. Another trap slow. They're able to just run him down. The root's out, and TNC will manage to kill off the Tide. Chalice is gone.
Very nice. That's, I mean, really interesting how like the Bristleback versus the Tide, right?
And they found Armel as well.
Kuku, just
Gabbi,
constant.
He's on top of the lone druid. The control's there from Tims. There's a good fear, but it doesn't matter. The Iron Shell AoE. Kuku gets the double. Caused this response from PSG-LGD. The question is if TNC want to try and take this fight.
Still 1k from Radiance on PSG-LGD.
And Gabbi.
They know this.
He's going to start poking, starting to force some spells, some cooldowns out of the side. They do get the stun out. They're going to try and go for him here. A lot of change to the Ravage as well.
Oh my god.
They've got enough. Gabbi's dead. Charging coming from Tims, but it's straight away stopped by the Hex. The Shackle as well. FY turns. Another blast. Tims trying to move forward. He's backed up by the pipe. They'll get themselves on top of one.
Vacuum.
It's a vacuum wall onto the 3 of them. They've already taken out maybe. Now charging again. They've got Armel. Jump forward onto Chalice. LGD's lost 2 cores. Armel surged up by Kuku. He's ready to try and dive for more. Another trap slow out onto Chalice. Chalice, he's up onto the high ground. Does Armel want to continue diving? He certainly does. Tims is charging in.
It's too far.
Tims. Oh, he wanted to.
It's going to be all magic damage, and they have the reduction. Yeah.
There's no way that they can sort of keep up with the pace of the physical damage amping out from the Bristleback Quill Sprays. If Gabbi stays alive, even if he dies, we saw in the last fight, he dies, but already so much damage is done that the rest of TNC can just go in for the clear. But now 21 minutes in, TNC in a position to push up to the high ground. They'll start to knock Chalice back into the hands of them. And already Chalice, he's down to half HP on this Dota. He has to be careful. Anytime Gabbi and Armel get on top of him, they've taken the tier 3 tower, TNC. They're onto the barracks. PSG-LGD have got to do something soon. They will have the Ravage in 10 seconds.
Radiance is finished as well.
Gabbi charging in. Tims as well, immediately with the surge down on top of FY. FY's down and out for 45. He'll buy back. Their Chalice, Ravage. It's a big one as well. Catches them all. But do they actually have the damage to follow up? Gabbi's in. The vacuum. Oh my goodness, it gets all 4 of them. Gabbi's still alive on the front. The stacks building up on Armel. They have lost 3 of them. The Aegis is going to be back, bringing Armel into the game. They've got the Hex. Can they kill him? They're going to try, but Armel's out with the blink. They are able to stop it for now. They go for the grab onto Gabbi.
They want to try to get more out of this.
I don't know if they can kill this Bristle, though, Gabbi. He's able to just walk away. Surge is there as well for Kuku to play it safely. Maybe he's trying to catch them. TNC, they are ready to turn though. They know that they can. The vacuum's down onto the two of them. Armel jumps in, instant hex from FY, but Gabbi, he's still free to run around the fight.
Armel.
They do get the sub from maybe onto Armel. Now with the shackles, can they kill Gabbi? Cool Spray's continuing to fly out. Gabbi, surge up once more from Kuku. He's running away. The radius is burning him down. Gabbi, has he got any other way to play his way out of this? I don't know if he has, unless he can juke his way all the way out. He'll go for the TP. Armel Tunsi then found him. FY with the zap.
Bristleback, we see him spamming up to 300 plus 340 damage.
They're going to try and find into this PSG-LGD. They're going with a big wraparound from this smoke on the river. See if they can get the opening, as there's the jump. FY immediately committing with the Serpent Wars. He goes for the shackle, ravages out from Chalice.
They're on Armel.
Top of Armel, they've got him. Burst him down. 5-man vacuum comes through as they'll try and turn things around. There'll be a buyback from Armel. Eyyou with the big ult, the glimmer as well. They can't quite cancel it. He's getting a lot of damage out here, Eyyou, in the midst of it all. They've lost 2 on PSG-LGD.
Oh my God.
Armel's dead without buyback. Tim Spies back as well, as they know that this for TNC is the fight for them to take. Armel looks towards maybe. He's popping the Bloodstone heal early to try and put them off. FY goes for the TPI, won't make it. It's Gabbi with the triple kill. They're chasing down for maybe as well. He's back to the shrine, but the 3 dead with no help as he'll use himself up. But TNC, they'll clean him up as well. 4 dead.
Chalice.
I mean, Gabbi, he's just in on the front.
Out. FY and Armel are wrapping around right now.
I mean, wrap around for what? What can they do?
They look like they're trying to catch the TA. They know he doesn't have Aegis. They know he took the cheese.
Let's see if they can get the jump on him. As Gabbi, he's just hitting the racks. The racks are falling. Let's see, FY. He's got the control, Serpent Wall's down, but Tim's immediate reaction. Vacuum Wall's down, already in trouble. Gabbi pots the BKB, looks towards Armel. Tim's again and gets another charge through. That's FY down. Chalice will pop the Ravage. He's in. Can they get anyone down? They'll get Tim's. What else can they get? Armel's already dead. Gabbi dominating. Now on top of xNova. He's just running in against the 3 of them. Chalice and maybe. Can they do anything to hold this man back? They'll use up the Bristle, but he's pretty much full HP. Gabbi can just return to hitting racks, hitting heroes, whatever he fancies.
Takes no
Armel
damage.
and FY dead for a minute. The top racks are taken down. They'll move towards mid. Will now get stunned, but still half HP. He's got the Aegis for 2 minutes. He can just stand his ground, take these structures.
Just turns his back.
And there we have it again. Kuku, these multi-hero vacuums every single time. PSG-LGD just getting tossed around, vacuumed about. They will burst him the once, but Gabbi is going to be back with vengeance for round 2, as here he goes.
They're controlling Armel.
Focus down FY. Armel's able to get the BKB, the cheese off as well. FY will go for the ghost set to TP out. But Gabbi, he needs to go nowhere. As he knows, Chalice, very low. A fear will spread the Bristleback away from... Chalice being poked away from the pit. Kuku surging in as well. Oh, he's on the cliff.
The bear is up there too. They're both up there.
The melon and the bear. Oh, he does manage to force down, but the bear's still up there.
He'll be able to recall it down though.
There we go. He's down and out. See if they can go for Chalice still though, as he's falling pretty low. Hand
The back line. FY, he found Armel.
Oh, but the wards are away. Armel's dead. FY doing the best he can to bring them back in. Eyyou just stand his ground with the BKB and the ult. Maybe looks for the stun. Eyyou, they have to step away from him. Gabbi still continuing to chase down Chalice's Tidehunter. Chalice falls lower and lower. Another grab. FY, the shackles onto Eyyou with a vacuum on 3. Gabbi, he's already picked up 2 of them. FY holds back, sticks around with the extras out to take down Eyyou, but the buybacks come out from both Eyyou and Armel. They're charging in. Tims and Gabbi ready to go for more. Armel TP's out just in time, but FY, and maybe they've been left behind. Triple kill for Gabbi. He can now look to go to the high ground. Yule Scepter will stop him. Kuku's got the surge though. Gabbi continuing to dive in, chase down PSG-LGD, still sitting at full HP on the Bristleback. Chalice dead for 75, no buyback. Armel trying his best to push Armel away from this final set of racks in the mid lane. Gabbi now turning over to help out. Kuku Shiva's guard slows down Armel. PSG-LGD, they will stand their ground. Surrounding this final racks, Gabbi, he's back in, another grab from FY.
He's facing forward.
Trying to do his best to allow maybe the opportunity to get the damage out. A lot of disable does bring Gabbi pretty low this time. Can they finish him off? They're blocking him, but again, a vacuum onto the 3. Shackles from FY.
Again.
They're still trying everything they can to kill off Gabbi, but they cannot until Chalice is back in.
They've got the glyph. They're holding it a little bit longer here.
They push TNC back once more.
Oh, Eyyou messed up. He just used his ulti.
See, they've got the Hex again. Locked down from FY, has the grab onto Gabbi. Gabbi needs help, he needs it now. The wall's been dropped. Gabbi's still alive, gets the chance
the BKB.
to put the BKB, and now he's ready to identify the vacuum again. Kuku onto the three of them. They're all dead on PSG-LGD. GG is called, and TNC will be able to close up game one.
So
you just pick Slark. Even into Enigma, it's so good against Jug, Kunkka, Omni.
That maybe knows if he's getting set up on, and maybe he is getting set up on. There are TPs to help.
They're going to turn their attention towards Eyyou. Eyyou has got the squad, but will be dodged straight away by the Snowball. Malefice is out onto FY, but there's the Sleight of Fist. Maybe he's going to be the one to clean up that first blood. But how much can they do with this Enigma at this point in the game?
Yeah, all that downtime. Sure, they've got Enigma farming, but you're playing versus a Magnus. You know that there's a Magnus empowering not only one core in this game, it's two. He's doing it both on that Slark as well as that Ember Spirit, just keeping them boosted forward. Chalice bottom.
Easy combo here from Armel and into the X-12 stun.
Very
it's
nice.
An easy catch.
Right now they're in the river, but they don't want to cross it. They just have to defend their jungle for the time being and farm. Nice top though.
For the RP, looking down Gabbi. Gabbi does have an Omni Slash. Will he be able to get it out in time? He does. In comes the save. Kuku with a heal, and with that Omni Slash, they'll pick up one kill. Chalice will be able to TP out.
I'm wondering if it could be one of those possibilities, because then he doesn't have to stay near the fight to deal with that RP, or even to deal with like a lot of the slight spam. He can just use it, and he just buys extra full Crimson Guard, as I'm saying it.
Okay.
That's also pretty good.
But that's where anytime you see someone sort of save that money, he's definitely considering all his options. And
Yeah, I was very curious to see what it was going to be as...
And lane arm out. The drag back onto FY. Gabbi surrounding the two of them. xNova will swap FY back out. Actually, that was xNova to walk off as well. So with that swap, everybody's kept safe on LGD. Soulbind will be thrown out to Chalice, but nobody close by his side. Slight change combo from Maybe. Catches out the two of them, but Eyyou getting healed up by Kuku. GA's out as well. They're trying to turn towards Chalice. Blade Fury's out. Chalice being brought down low. Tiebreaker hit from Armel. They've claimed two. They've now looked towards Armel. Armel's had to pop the Shadow Dancer and run.
They are still very tanky on the side of TNC. PSG-LGD has to be careful how they make those aggressive plays.
Let's see. So backing off Armel. I'll say you to get self back to base, refuel, get back in. FY is on top of him. Huge burst with the Sleight of Fist. Eyyou trying to get away the Crimson Guard, keeping him safe. Mex popped as well. There's the swap and the combo, the X-Mark grab onto FY, but he gets the Snowball dodge out. FY still alive for now. Now starts to walk away. The black hole on the back line, stopping him off, but xNova will cancel it. RP's out onto the two of them. Throw Chalice. They look towards Kuku. Kuku and Tim's falling low. Tim's is down, but they've already lost Arme, and now with the X-Mark drag back, Armel can try and find more. He's on top of Chalice. Chalice trying to run away. xNova with the magic missile. Holds back Armel. Can't quite finish off Chalice. He can try for the tiebreaker, but he's already dead. PSG-LGD will kill him off in time. And now maybe ready to chase for more. Kuku goes for the TP out. He will manage to get himself out to safety. The Omni Slash comes out from Gabbi, but they group up. They surround him. Gabbi's trying to run, but four hungry members of PSG-LGD looking for blood, and they'll surround Gabbi, punch him up FY, and they'll take him down as well. He's got about 50 seconds for it now. We'll see if PSG-LGD do want to try and fire around the timing in mind of that. They do smoke up, so they want to try and do something whilst that black hole's not there. They've been unable to really find that timing before now, but with the BKBs, they're good to go.
They've got
jump
double.
forward. Armel, he's got the X-Mark out, so we'll be able to drag himself back, but there's the potential dive from Maybe. He's going to jump straight in. He's looking to go deep, and with the BKB, he's committing. The Remnant, he's on top of Eyyou. They'll find one with the Soulbinds out. Armel's still alive. He's trying to get the tiebreaker out. Finally, they'll finish him off. There'll be a buyback from Eyyou. No buyback available from Armel. He is dead for 50. Kuku, caught on the front lines. He's going to be turned towards by FY. They're trying to head in another change. Holds back both Gabbi and Eyyou. Remove it with the Blade Fury. They'll now look to jump in. RP down onto the one of them and kills off Eyyou. That's his dieback on the Grimstroke. PSG-LGD keeping the pressure up high. Jump in with the magic missile. FY goes in with a snowball onto Kuku, but Kuku, he's so tanky. They can't quite do anything about the Omni Knight. They'll head back, focus on the objective, get the tier 1 tower.
Ember Spirit, they also have Blink on Tusk. They've gotten a couple big items here for their side here to protect their cores.
On a spot out action with the Wave of Terror, but TNC getting themselves right back. They'll look for the lead in with the X-Mark, but already Maybe. He's just going straight towards the backlines, reveals himself, starts to poke in, jumps in looking for Eyyou, and there you said it. The support is gone. Nothing Eyyou can do to keep himself alive. BKB's been used by Maybe. He's trying to chase for more. He's found Gabbi in the trees. Gabbi does have the healing ward out. Will now be cut down. There's the jump. Chalice, the blink, the RP catches the two of them, but there's the counterplay. The torrent, the boat is out. Arme tries to commit. Kuku moving in with the GA. The Omni Slash. Tim's, he's in. The black hole, but he gets cancelled immediately. The swap out. The black hole hole cancels there, but they've still lost FY on LGD. They'll go towards the tree line. X-Mark catches out xNova. They've found two. They're trying for Armel. Armel's committing. He's got a lot of essence shifts stacked up. Moving in with a Shadow Dance, looking for Kuku. Kuku's trying to hide. He's healing up. The Dark Pack damage isn't quite enough. A heal's out. Kuku's able to get away from there. Now the X is onto Armel, but Chalice is still around. He'll get the drag on. Maybe's back in. Full health, full mana.
So hard for him.
Otherwise, he's not going to get the chance to get a single spell out in these fights. They're eyeing up Gabbi. And FY. He's got the lead in. Blade Fury's out. Jumping for Tins. Malefice. Swap back onto Gabbi. Bring him towards the rest of the team. And in fact, Gabbi doing a lot with the Blade Fury on top of FY. FY's dead. They'll try and turn towards Armel, but Armel committing with a BKB. Heading in, looking to try and get the healing ward with the micro. Gabbi keeps the healing ward away. Jumping from maybe on the back lines. He finds Tims, who can look to commit for more. The BKB and the Miona, he can just keep hitting away at them all. Kuku heals up Armel. Armel's allowed to back off with the chains. Magic Missile catches out the Omni Knight. They'll get a second LGD.
I mean, he's already been terrifying.
He's
10-1-3. He's 13 of the 14 kills for his team. This man's going crazy this game.
30 seconds until Black Hole. We'll see if they're able to push PSG-LGD away from the pit long enough to buy time for that. They're trying to get in Chalice.
RP.
He's going to go for the RP on Gabbi. Just make sure that Armel can finish up Roche, get the Aegis, and now they're ready to fight. Armel moves in with the BKB. They found Tims. Tims, he's in trouble. He's caught on the front lines. He's gone. No Enigma for 50 seconds. Chalice does die on the side. As Gabbi, he's leading in, still has the Omni Slash to play with. The Magic Missile down upon him. It's Searing Chains not going to connect here for the moment from maybe, but Gabbi's still in. There's the controller from FY. Heads in with a snowball. He'll now commit with the Omni Slash. He's doing quite a bit of damage, but not enough to kill him as now they can turn. Another stump from xNova. Blade Fury's back online. On the side, maybe splitting the rest of the team away from him, but still the GA comes out with the Axe, keeping Gabbi safe. Armel's popped the Shadow Dance, though he's moving in, taking those essence shifts, getting that stats stolen up and build up on the slug. Gabbi still feeling confident to farm out. At least knows when there's no RP, there's a little less warrior being grabbed out after the Blade Fury.
Maybe sets up a Remnant here, and he's picking up an Arcane Rune bottom. So Arcane Rune Ember Spirit coming up into this fight.
So what they can do to Armel, bringing him low, get forced back, and of course, no Aegis, so has to be a little careful. They'll now try and get it onto the back lines, another route onto the two of them with his chain spam from Maybe. Snowball is there as well from FY, dodging up the X-Mark combo. BKB is committed. They're straight in, jump forward from Armel. There's Tims! He gets the black hole! It buys the time for the both Tims! Oh my god, Tims! Oh my god! I've never seen anything like it. He gets it off. They come straight into it. The full tips are out for Tims. Yet we gotta see this again and again.
Look at this positioning. xNova's not in position for it.
Look at this play. They're all committing. Tims is in.
He's trying.
So low, but the time that he buys with that black hole, it changes everything.
To get it, but he's... Oh, I missed it.
Buyback. They're dead for 70 on Armel. As TNC, they're taking another. Armel.
He's still not buying back.
Refusing to buy back. He's lost 2 racks. There's no one to defend.
RP.
They got the RP. Chalice drags back the 2 of them. Gabbi able to Blade Fury away, and Armel still very beefy. Maybe he's committing. Well, he's trying it with the BKB. xNova will be able to swap Armel away. The GA comes out. Eyyou does fall. Kuku goes for the TP attempt, but the Yule Scepter will cancel it. Maybe jumps in, focusing Armel. Armel, BKB tries for the CP, but there's the cancel. FY's in with the uppercut. Armel still almost certainly going to die, just going to try and get as much damage out as he can before he does, as they will finally get him. Armel continues to chase down Kuku. As Kuku bashed up, this is potential for a lot of stats to be built up by the slot. As Kuku is trapped with no escape, LGD, they will get another...
With a full Octarine, so very scary.
Those double RPs, you got to watch out. A lot of plays, a lot of ways to sort of bait out a GA, then come in again after a GA still unavailable for now.
Just all eyes on Tims. xNova is so prepared. Level 18 now too, so he has the higher range swap.
As Tims, he's going to go in. He's going to lead in straight away with the black hole. He's controlling Armel up. Armel did the killed off the Aegis. The turtle was another. They found xNova as well. Chalice commits with the first RP. Armel's back for the second life, but Chalice stood up by the X-Swirl. Double kill for Tims, the man, the myth, the legend. And they're not done yet as they force PSG-LGD away from the base. They've got to get out of there.
They wanted to, but they're a little bit hesitant here.
It's all about the jump from the smoke. Gabbi leads in. Maybe he's going to head in. Down to spells the smoke. Gabbi's known. They know where he's at. Chains will catch the 2 of them.
Chains on Tims.
Has to back off. Greaves his pop. Maybe he's going to commit now with the BKB. Try and start the fight off, but it's going to wear out. It's not a long duration anymore. But now the BKB's gone. Armel will find the squishy. Eyyou's gone out the back line of it all, but now the boat comes in. By Eyyou. They've got Maybe. He's been outplayed. They go. Tims is in. The black hole again. Gets the 2 of them. Shuts them down. TNC, PSG-LGD, they have to scatter, they have to run. Maybe committing with his buyback has the DD rune, but FY left behind. Gabbi on a killing spree, silent out on a maybe, drag back, the torrent combo won't catch him. Another remnant gets him back out of safety. He's still trying to poke them with this DD rune, another sleight of fist, but now the game is straight up even.
Respawn here for Roshan. Teams camping the ruins here.
He's in a spawn Armel. They've got the Hex reveal. Jump in. The two-man pistol blade on his last combo. It's out.
Oh my God.
Gabbi with the double kill. The soulbind again. Catches the two of them. Chalice is gone. FY as well. 4 dead. As TNC make a beautiful jump there from the high ground. The Hex.
The soulbind attaches to him, so they both get a Blistle. They can't do anything. They just get brought down because of it.
They've got to use these buybacks. A pickup from maybe.
He's feeling desperate.
It's the only way out. They need something huge. It's there.
DD rune gets popped. This is where LGD, the PSG-LGD, they're trying to get some type of fight here. They have to try to stop this Roche. Eyes on Tims.
Go for the jump in FY. He gets the kickoff. Ooh.
Boots him away.
Gabbi just get booted pretty far. But the snowball to dodge the X-Bot, tries to force up the high ground, but he gets forced back down. Maybe a miscommunication there for two, but Chalice, he's able to find the setup, gets the RP.
Second one.
Up with the GA, he came out before the second one was there. So they cannot follow with the physical damage, and now Chalice gets a pistol blade down. Then without the Magnus, Tims has the control onto FY. They should set up a second. FY will still get the snowball out. Tims posts the refresher. He's got a second black hole ready for the bigger kills. It doesn't matter, maybe though, they've already killed two.
The black hole.
The second black hole to close things up. Tims, this was his game, and he has done it. He really has. There's 3 dead. The rapier hits the deck. 3 heroes without buyback for them to take their victory. TNC, they've got it. GG. As TNC take game 2